Next Saturday on SEC Network, it's a matchup in Baton Rouge between Kansas State and LSU at 1:30 Eastern, 12:30 Central. Catch it on the ESPN app, too. Beautiful look at downtown Columbia, Missouri. What is a gloomy day here in December, but the weather's still fine out there come this time of year. And it's a Mizzou side, as cool as it is outside. They've been red hot today. 53% from the field, 56% from deep. The fans have shown out, and they've had a lot to cheer for here in the first half.
They have. They've cleaned it up a little bit with the turnovers this second quarter, and they're just knocking down shots. They're playing well. They're getting some stops. It's been a fun first half so far.
Just about everybody's been getting involved on the Mizzou side. Grace Slaughter, Haley Frank leading the way in the game. They both have 7 apiece. Combined, they're 6 of 7 from the field. That'll play for Robin Pinchton's side. With Coach Pinchton at the helm, like we said, last trip to the NCAA tournament was 2019. They were in the WNIT last year. She has 4 NCAA tournament bids in her first 13 seasons. She's looking for win number 230 today here at Missouri. And up by 14. It's been a great start after a sloppy opening quarter, really, for both teams. Like you noted, Sierra, Mizzou especially, they've really cleaned it up offensively.
It was a bit helter-skelter to start, but I do think they've both dialed in a bit. They've slowed down a little bit, are making smarter passes, making smarter plays, and just taking care of the ball.
But a quick game, too. A lot of these turnovers have been live ball turnovers. We've only had 2 total free throws, and they came legitimately 5 seconds into the game from Hannah Lithicum. Haven't had a free throw from either team since. So it's been played with a great pace, and it hasn't been stop and start at all as Abigail Stevens gets the turnaround to fall. Making her first start in her SEMO career. Abigail Stevens, the transfer from Purdue Fort Wayne out in Indiana. Into the corner, another open look from beyond the arc, and it's canned again by Ashton Judd, who's 2 of 2 from deep. This is a 6 for 10 start from beyond the arc. And right now, if you're SEMO, the emphasis has to be these looks are too easy.
Yeah, they've got to have a little bit better of closeouts, and they've got to understand so many of the girls on the court from Missouri can shoot the three-point ball. Pretty much everyone is a threat, and you have to have a different sense of urgency to cover those three-point shooters.
Flowers skips it over to Doyle, with the runner too strong. Good block out by the freshman Abby Schreck. Mizzou up by 15 now. Judd's got it going. This time she's fouled it, gets the bucket too.
It's just so important when you go up for a shot, no matter where it is, to go up with the intention to score instead of the intention to get contact and sell it to the ref. I think that's why she was able to make that there. Is she just went up strong. She went up to shoot her normal shot, and she got contact and played through it. And now she has a chance for a three-point play.
That shooter out today, we asked Coach Pinchton, what's been the most impressive thing from Judd year 1 to year 2? And she said, you know, she's improved in just about every single area, but she plays with tremendous toughness, a great swagger, and that work ethic is second to just about nobody. And Schreck with another rebound. That's her 3rd of the day so far to go with 6 points. It's all Tigers. Easy look inside for Slaughter. Hit her first 3 shots of the day, and now she's got 9.
You can tell they found their mojo and their rhythm a little bit. Some of those passes early in the first quarter may have been turnovers, maybe a little strong, just a little sloppy, but now they're connecting on those passes, and you can tell they feel in control of this game right now.
8-0 run for Mizzou right now. Biggest lead of the day, and they lead by 20. They've made their last 5 shots as well. And the defense has really improved. Look great out here today. Shot clock is under 3 right now. Tough look off balance. And nowhere close for Jalea Green, who still has been unable to get going. And you got to be proud of the effort so far if you're Mizzou. As Rika Patterson looked it on, she knows what Jalea Green is capable of. In a game at Northwestern at Welsh Ryan Arena earlier this year, she had 22 points, scanned 4 triples, but Mizzou's got to be pumped. They have absolutely taken her out of the equation so far.
They have, and it'll be interesting to see how she responds. If she can lock in defensively, lock in on the things that she can control when her shot's not falling.
They have held SEMO to just 14 points. 16 and a half minutes. Haley Frank in traffic, and she'll go to the free throw line. We talked about how great she's been leadership-wise on the bench, scoring-wise as well, but she's maybe at her absolute best when she's going to the free throw line, and she's been more aggressive. She's been getting to the line more here in year 5.
Yeah, she just held off that guard with her body. And, you know, you have to extend. She releases at the right time to catch that pass. Sometimes those passes are tough, those over the top. You got to release at the right time so it's not going out of bounds. And she's really good at that. She's good down low. She's good behind the 3. And like you said, she's really good at the free throw line.
She was 7 of 7 from the line on Thursday, 11 of 11 in the game prior. That make is now 26 made free throws in a row. One of the best free throw shooters, not only in the SEC, but in the country. She had a streak of 29 makes in a row for the charity stripe last year. Rattles around, gets that friendly roll though, stays in. 27 in a row now for her this year. And the longest stretch before her 29 in a row that came last season, well, it was your 25 in a row back in 2019.
Yeah, I didn't even know that that was a stat that I had, honestly. I just found out today.
You were a terrific free throw shooter in your days at Mizzou, well over 80%. I mean, what's the key to going out there and making? Are you conscious of the fact that you made 25 in a row when it's happening? Strong take there from Deja.
Well, like I said, I had no idea. I think it's just, you know, one free throw at a time, and you just hope you make all of them.
I'd be stressed out if I hit 2 in a row going to the line the next time. Set the bar too high with back-to-back makes. Richmond all over Judd. Great defense from her. 3 minutes left of the first half. Slaughter goes off the dribble, draws the foul on Jalea Green. For Green, that'll be her second. Alicia Doyle also has 2, so they're 2 leading scorers, both averaging over 15 points a game this season. Both have a pair here in the opening half.
And you can tell Jalea Green's a little frustrated. She just asked for a sub after that foul. But we'll see how she can bounce back when she gets back into the game. You have to stay locked in, even when your shots aren't falling and you aren't scoring how you're used to.
Mizzou 6 of 10 from 3 so far, and there's a rare miss. And Oliticum is off the mark. He's only attempted 2 threes on the season at Tariq today, and that ends the stretch of 5 straight makes for Mizzou as well. Good help on the baseline, leads to an open 3 though, but off the window from Bowen, and hitting the deck was Deja Richmond. First on Frank, it's the second on Mizzou in this quarter, only the third for them in the first half overall. It's a good look, decent one for India Bowen, who 60% from deep at Tariq today. We mentioned that's tied for the best mark of the entire country. She started her team's first game, as that free throw's no good for Deja Richmond, who's a 75% free throw shooter. Bowen started the opener, had just 1 point, has come off the bench every game since, and in her first game off the bench as a freshman, 19 points, so I'd say it's been working. Missed both, bodies hit the deck. Who's it gonna go against? It looks like they will get Abigail Stevens. Stevens in her first start here with SEMO after a couple of years at Purdue Fort Wayne. She started 1 game with the Mastodons last year, averaged just over 2 points a game. That's a rare trip to the bench for Haley Frank, who played 40 minutes. They had 4 players playing 40-plus minutes in that overtime battle on Thursday.
That takes a lot out of you. That's a lot of grit and resilience to be able to play that long with the motor and that fast pace of a game.
Slaughter gets cut off. And back out to the top. Shot clock dwindling under 5 for Mama Dembele. Drives on the baseline. Great bounce pass into the corner for Slaughter. 3 is just too strong. That looked just like the play we saw down the stretch in regulation on Thursday when Slaughter hit that 3. And now a foul in the open floor on Mama Dembele, her second. Team's third, so still no free throws. Now under 2 left in the half. SEMO just 7 of 28 from the field so far. Only 2 of 12 from 3. That's 17%. David Gibbon, Kylie Flowers, a decent amount of space when she's had the ball. Hasn't looked for the shot too much. Only 2 from the field. And a wayward pass, miscommunication. Richmond was cutting back door. Pass skips behind her. And that is another turnover, number 8 for the Redhawks. Rika Patterson, I mean, the energy and positivity that she brought to just the interview that we had. I think we were talking to her, what, 9 a.m. a few days ago, and man, if I had that energy at 9 a.m., I'd be doing a whole lot more.
She just seems so joyful. Like, she loves what she does. She loves being a coach and a mentor to these young girls. Has fun with it.
Grace Slaughter with the left hand. She's out here 2.5 hours before the game. It's just her at Chris Bracey, one of the assistants, and she's out there. The only noise you hear is her shooting the ball hitting the net, and then the tally of how many she's made in a row. And a lot of those shots are those runners with the left hand.
I think that's something Coach Pynchon has hit on over and over again when we've spoken to her, is just the work ethic of so many of these girls. They're in the gym extra. It's not just practice that they're getting shots up, because you really don't get that many shots up in practice. They take the time to, you know, make sure they're improving their game even in season, and I think that shows with the way they're shooting the ball tonight.
Well, we were here at shoot-around today. I felt like the whole time we were here, the emphasis was really on the defensive side of things and their rotation. Robin Pynchon was talking about how on Thursday this team didn't put out each other's fires. It was too much one-on-one defense. Somebody gets beat, there's nobody there to help. So here's another look at. And runner with the left hand for Grace Slaughter. She's got just about every shot in the tool bag, you feel like?
Yeah, and to have that as a freshman, the ceiling is very high for Grace Slaughter.
4-star recruit. Obviously, she was the first Mizzou Tiger with a double-double in her debut since Sophie Cunningham did it. Canning the triple, Abigail Stevens. That was a nice noise to hear for what has been a sluggish SEMO offense. .30 seconds left here in the first half. Bounce pass inside. And a great slip with the pocket pass on the interior. Analytica with the finish. But Hickafed Rappe with the assist. What a beautiful dime. Maybe the dime of the day.
Man, that was a great pass. Coach Pynchon talks about how the European players on her team, the way they pass the ball, they just see things differently. And you can see that there.
Game clock under 7. Another 3 from Stevens. Left it short. Shrek, it's good if it goes, but it's well short. A first half that Mizzou absolutely dominates. Leading by 22, shooting 58% from the field and 50% from deep. And this was maybe the prettiest offensive set they had in the opening 20 minutes, and it's the last bucket of this first half. What a drop-off this is. And the freshman, 6'4" from Jefferson City, Missouri, Hannah Linthicum, is there to cap off the half. 41-19 Mizzou. It's been all Tigers from the jump here in Columbia.